YouTube has taught me real good to trust in the Lord. YouTube is tough. This is a war zone. Okay, thank you YouTube for constantly pushing me back to God, because ooh, child.
Tell me what you see in me.
Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time seeing my face, hey girl, my name is Kafui, and in today's video I'm gonna be talking all about how YouTube changed my life. If you told me years ago that I would be here right now doing what I'm doing and that I would have been doing it for 2 years just about, I wouldn't believe you. I never ever thought that I would be doing YouTube or creating content on YouTube or even sharing my life, just having a community online. I would have never ever believed you. But the more that I reflect on my journey, how it's changed me, all the different challenges and milestones that I faced, the more I realize how much it's changed me as a person, and also how it changed just my life overall and my outlook on life. This video was actually inspired by Camilla Ray's video on how YouTube changed her life, and so I was very inspired to make a similar video because I think it's important for all of us to share our stories and to share our journeys and to encourage other people. This is my version of how YouTube changed my life. Let's get into it because this tea is super hot. I want to say that my story is unlike anybody else's because, to be 100% honest with you, transparency moment, I started YouTube for selfish reasons. I started YouTube because I wanted to be cool. I started YouTube because I wanted popularity and I wanted fame. I started it for all the wrong reasons. I actually posted my first video around December of 2021. Even though I'm saying that I started YouTube for selfish reasons, I still knew that I had something to offer. I still knew that I had something to give to the world because I know in myself that I'm somebody who has a lot of skills and a lot of talents. And I recognize that God blessed my hands and gave me the ability to do a lot of things. And so I knew that there was something that I had to offer, but my mindset wasn't in the right place. My mindset was completely not in the right spot. I was just doing it for selfish reasons. Even though I wanted to share my talents and the knowledge that I had with other people, my ambitions were misplaced completely. That led to me really being focused on numbers, view counts, and just all the analytics side of YouTube. However, though, aside from just being caught up in that, I did discover the beauty of YouTube and just how it's allowed me to grow as a person, and you know, the transformation that happened within me being on a platform like this where you're just sharing your experience, you're sharing your life, and you're talking to other people. And it's really strange because right now I'm talking to you, but I'm actually looking at a camera. Like, I'm actually just looking at a device. But when I post this video, I know that I'll be talking to a wide audience of people. At least I hope so. Even though I started this for all the wrong reasons, I can now say that I'm continuing to do it for all the right reasons, and it's changed me as a person really truly from the inside out. And so let's get into more detail about how exactly YouTube changed my life. So the first thing that YouTube did for me was that it taught me patience. A lot of you may know or may have heard that YouTube is unlike any of the other social media platforms. It takes a lot of perseverance, a lot of blood, sweat, and tears to be on this platform and to continue to be on this platform. It's completely unlike TikTok because you will not come on this platform and experience fast growth. There are people who are exceptions to that rule, but most people do not fall into that category. A lot of us are bound by the rule, and that was my story. I didn't come on here and just blow up. That was what I was expecting. I thought I would come on here, drop a video here and there, and boom, I would see myself where all the creators that I admire are right now. YouTube taught me patience because it has been slow growth for me. I really had to endure because it's an endurance game. You can't come on this platform and expect to blow up just like this. You have to play the long game, and it's taught me patience, hard work, and dedication because I'm only here right now with 2,000 plus subscribers, and I'm so grateful that I've been here, but I wouldn't have gotten here without the patience. It teaches you a lot about discipline, dedication, hard work, and continuing to show up for yourself every single day. The only way to fail is if you don't do anything. That's the only way that you can fail at something. As long as you get up every day and you do something and you try, you're getting closer and closer to whatever it is that you see yourself as ultimately. That's why I continue to show up on this platform every day, and I continue to be patient, because I'm not where I want to be, but I'm way further along than where I used to be. Patience is a virtue, and YouTube is definitely instilling that lesson in me. The other thing that YouTube has done for me to change my life is that it gave me a voice and an outlet. Growing up, I was kind of on the shyer side, and I was kind of more on a quiet side. I felt like I didn't really have a voice, and I felt like nothing that I had to say really mattered or that anybody cared. In school, I was the odd kid. I was the kid that was bullied. Yeah, I was bullied. And so I kind of grew up lonely, you know? I grew up just kind of being to myself and being so reserved and pretty much just being silent, because I felt like I was being silenced. You see me, I'm talking right now, I'm in my element, I'm in my personality real bad, and that's because YouTube has given me a space, a safe space to be able to express myself. At the end of the day, it's me and my camera, but I know that I'm talking and you're receiving something out of what I'm saying, and I'm helping you somehow. Going back to my first point, I just feel like I have a lot of things that I can offer, a lot of valuable knowledge that I can bring to the table. This is my opportunity to express myself fully and authentically as myself. I come on this platform and I get to be whoever I desire to be, and I get to be true to that person. For a lot of my life, I felt like I was a chameleon, constantly molding and shifting into who other people wanted me to be or what the expectation was for me as a member of society. Here, I feel 100% comfortable just being myself, because I feel like I'm accepted. The community that God has given me and the community that I've built here on this platform accepts me completely for myself. I'm thankful and grateful that my community, my supporters, are kind people who show up for me, and I just feel loved and accepted. The third thing that YouTube did for me was that it gave me the opportunity to connect with others. I touched on this a little earlier. God has given me this platform and this community, people that I get to interact with on a daily basis, people that I don't know from anywhere. You guys are just like me, just like how I'm on YouTube and I support other creators. You guys are on YouTube and came across my channel and decided to stay. There are times where I feel like I can't even really fathom the number of people who actually support me on this channel, and it's just crazy to me that, you know, I've been able to connect with so many people and that so many people believed in me. The opportunity to connect with other people in the world has meant a lot to me and has truly changed my life. You guys are my friends now. I feel comfortable being here. I'm truly grateful to have been honored to interact with you and to connect with you. You probably already know this, but YouTube is a place where before you even post a video, a lot has to go into it. YouTube is not a place where you can just shoot a video and post it just like that. That's rarely the case. Before I create a video, I plan the video, script the video, think about how I want the video to look, and then when I go to edit it, I get to express myself artistically, because I am also an artist, right? There's a part of me who enjoys the arts. Editing is another form of creativity for me and another form of self-expression. The more I continue to do YouTube and even just tracking and comparing my first ever video to my most recent video, I can see how much I've changed in terms of my skill set. And so another thing that YouTube has done for me to change my life is that it allowed me to develop and grow new skills, because I never knew that I was as creative. It takes a lot and it's not for the weak, but the more that I continue to do it, the more that I see that I'm improving and the more that I'm learning. The skill of video editing and maybe even graphic design is a skill that I think everybody should have. Technology is the future, you know? So these skills are important to have, and I'm grateful that YouTube has allowed me to further develop and grow those skills. So this one is so big for me. It's something that I continue to wonder about and something that I continue to constantly question. But one thing that YouTube did for me that I will always be grateful for is that it gave me a purpose and that it gave me a direction, something to be passionate about. about. When I started YouTube, like I said, started it for the wrong reasons. I started it also as a hobby because I didn't have to keep going, but I continued to post. It became something that I fell in love with, and I realized how much I enjoyed helping people. And this is so cliche, almost everybody says it, but I mean it from the bottom of my heart when I say that I want to help people, because there are people out here who need help, and there is a space for the things that I have to offer to be received. Being able to share my life stories and experiences with another person in hopes to help them through whatever it is that they might be going through, or so that they can learn from me, because that's how YouTube impacted me growing up. I learned a lot from others, and a lot of people helped me through my adolescence, because girl, I was searching for answers. Even at my big age, I'm still searching for answers, and I'm still looking to others who have gone before me and have gone through certain experiences. Those people who are on this platform sharing their lives, I don't know if they truly realize how much they've helped someone like me, but that's kind of what I want to give back. YouTube has given me that purpose and has given me that drive. I enjoy helping people, and this is just one of the ways that I get to help. Some people make fun of this, you know, like, ooh, you doing YouTube? Like, you film yourself? Like, that's so weird. But I find true happiness and true purpose in doing this. I've just been so happy that God has given me the opportunity to discover another one of my purposes on this planet, and that is to share my life and to help other people out in whatever way I can, and in whatever way He wishes to help others through me. The other thing that I love about YouTube is that it provides a platform where you don't need to have expertise or background in anything really. You don't need to be of a certain background, race, or gender to share your experience. The only expertise that you need is being an expert at your own life. I'm an expert at being Kafui, and you're an expert at being you. That's really all that is needed. Anyone is free to come on this platform and share their life stories and experiences, whether it's by making somebody laugh today because they were having a hard day. It gives me hope for the future because I know that I'm doing something good. I hope that with this, that I'm planting a seed in your life as well, to go and be great and to give back to this world. We're not on this planet to be selfish and to keep our gifts, our talents to ourselves. We're supposed to share that. I hope that this is doing that for you, and that it's inspiring you to share your story, your testimony, because you don't know who you can impact. You don't know whose life you can change by just pressing record. YouTube has also taught me a lot about discipline and balance. Obviously, this is not all I do, and if you don't know about really who I am, then allow me to introduce myself. My name is Kafui. I am 24 years old, and I'm actually a full-time software engineer. This is not my full-time job. As I explained, I do this as a hobby and as a passion project. I have to balance this passion of mine with a lot of other things that I'm doing in life, and so that discipline and that balance is extremely necessary. Just because I love doing this doesn't mean that I should always do it. There are times where I have to reprioritize other things in life, and so YouTube has really taught me balance and discipline, because at the end of the day, I have a vision and I have a desire to grow my channel. How do I do that? I have to continue being consistent, and I have to continue being disciplined. For example, I'm filming this video, but earlier this morning I was on a 7-hour flight, and I just got back not too long ago. So I'm exhausted, and yet because I'm chasing my dreams and because I want to impact people, I'm making this video. I took the time to make time, think about the video, plan it, and I'm sitting right here executing this video. And as you know, this is not where it ends, right? After I'm done recording this, I have to go and edit it and make it look real nice and put together for you to enjoy. Discipline and balance go a long way. Those are some of the core lessons that I believe are important to learn in life, especially discipline, because you need discipline in everything that you do if you want to get anywhere. Thank you, YouTube, for teaching me those things. I don't know if I would still be on this platform if it wasn't for this. YouTube has taught me to put my faith and to put my trust in God. I tried putting my faith in numbers. I tried putting my faith in the analytics, and clearly that failed me because I spent a lot of time just being sad and down about the progress of my channel, about the slow growth that I was experiencing. And so I had nothing but to turn to God and just put faith in him that this was something that he truly wanted me to do. There were times where I was so confused and I had to just ask God, like, do you even want me to do this YouTube channel? Because I'll stop. Because I'm not seeing the growth. I'm not saying nothing. So you must not want me to do this, and that's why it's not working out. Now I know that this is what I'm supposed to be doing, but then also trusting him every step of the way, because I still get caught up in the numbers. I see other people's communities and I see how their community engages with them so much, and then I get sucked into the comparison trap. It happens to the best of us. And so just putting my faith and trust in someone outside of myself who I know has a handle on the entire situation. Jesus, at the end of the day, he only had 12 disciples. He only needed 12. Imagine if he was focused on the number of his ministry. I don't want to allow the numbers to take away from my true purpose. Yeah, YouTube has taught me real good to trust in the Lord. YouTube is tough. This is a war zone. Okay, thank you, YouTube, for constantly pushing me back to God, because ooh, child. Last but not least, thing that YouTube has taught me is it's taught me so much about myself and about who I am. When you're making these videos, you're getting to experience your life from a third person's perspective. Because I always wonder how people see me, and I always wonder what I look like in the world. To just have footage to see myself live, whether it's through my get ready with me's, whether it's through my fashion content, beauty content, whatever it may be, I just get to experience myself. I get to experience myself outside of myself. And so I get to really pick up on my own mannerisms, the way that I speak, my quirks, just all those little things about myself. You just learn to admire yourself more, and you learn to appreciate and truly fall in love with yourself even more. And that is currently a journey that I'm on, the journey to self-love. Just having this platform and being able to see myself in my most authentic ways, and getting to just see how I'm developing as a person, how I used to be and how I am now. A lot of people don't get to see that. We take pictures and those are great for memories, but so are videos. Videos tell a better story than pictures do, because they capture a moment and you get to replay it. That brings me to another thing. YouTube has allowed me to be able to document my life. There are a lot of things that have happened in my life where I just simply forgot, and I wish that I still had those memories, but I'll never have them, and I just have to rely on my memories. I'm just so happy that YouTube has allowed me to be able to capture very specific moments in my life and to see just how I've developed over time. I want to end this video off by saying thank you to every single one of you for supporting me, for believing in me, and for sharing in my dream, because I wouldn't be here without you. For those who are always here supporting me, both silently and publicly, I love you so much, and I hope that this is only the beginning of something greater than even myself. And that brings us to the end of today's video. As Camilla Ray did towards the end of her video, the only thing that I want you to do really from this video is to start your own channel. If that's something that you've been dreaming of, go ahead and get started, because the first best time to have started was yesterday, but the next best time is now. I encourage you, you have my 100% support to start your channel. And if there's anything that I can do to help you out, please feel free to comment any questions down below or reach out to me on any other social media platforms. YouTube can change your life just as much as it's changed mine, if not more. There's a whole world to be discovered out there, and a whole world to be discovered inside you. And so I believe that this is a journey that will truly teach you a lot about yourself and a lot about the world. If you take nothing else from this video, just go ahead and start that channel. Thank you so much for watching again, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.
She in love and she been over once. It's not like I known her for months. This life it allowed me to take what I want. It's not like I know what I want. It's not like I know what I need. I get some